brings his Vegas show to the UK. Delighted to say that Donny joins us live from Las Vegas. Now, good morning to you. Great to see you this morning.
It's going to be more than glitz and glamour, let me tell you. I'm bringing Las Vegas to the UK. We just finished a show here in Las Vegas, right? Just a little while ago. And it was so exciting, but it's when I bring this show over, I'm adding stuff to it. It's going to be utter chaos. Kind of show.
Well, we can't wait. So give us an idea then of what will be in store for us.
Well, I don't want to give the show away, but I'm creating this song. We're going to open up the second act after the interval. Do you remember the song, "We're having a party, we're going up, dance and play"? It's a hit we had back in the early 70s. As a matter of fact, Britain's Got Talent used that song to launch their season this year. So I'm going to open up the second act with this song, and I have these spheres that I'm throwing in the audience. I have 24, I don't know how many I'm writing, and the company is writing code for me to bring up to certain specifications, because it's all coordinated with the lighting, with the dancing. It's going to be utter chaos on the opening of the second act.
Donny, you are, I know you've been extended. You're back in Las Vegas in the spring until May, but at the end of November, you do the arena tour in the UK.
Yes.
Which one do you enjoy most? Is it, I mean, it must be easy to get up every day in Las Vegas and do your show. Being on tour is tougher, but do you enjoy touring the country, being in the UK more?
I have the time of my life. Yes, I love my residency here in Las Vegas, but there's something about not just going on tour, but going on tour in the UK. The audiences there have been so loyal, and it's so exciting, and I can't wait to see what happens in this one segment. I call it the request segment. I put all 65 albums on the huge screens, and anyone in the arena can pick any song I've ever recorded, and we do it just like that. So every show is different. And I've got microphones all over the arena, so everybody, even in the nosebleed seats, can participate in this segment. It's so much fun.
Are there sometimes moments when you recognize people in the audience who have been to so many of your concerts over so many years?
Year after year.
Yes, I do. I know this sounds like a cliche, but I really do have the most loyal fans in the world. I've been doing this for 6 decades, you guys. In fact, that's what the show is. Everything I've done in 6 decades in a 2-hour concert. It's so much fun for me, because I get to relive all of these moments. Of course you sing, and they call it puppy love. You gotta do puppy love.
Of course.
And there's just so much. I do a rap in the show. It's a 10-minute rap. It goes, "It all began back in Utah. I was 4 years old. Started singing with my brothers, and the sound was like gold." And it keeps going and going for 10 minutes long. Everything I've done in 6 decades. It's really, really cool.
It's phenomenal. I love the fact that you're dropping it all into the interview for us this morning, giving us these little glimmers of what's to come. And it also, the tour marks the anniversary, doesn't it? 50 years since you and your brothers first performed in the UK. I mean, you talked there about being in the music business for 6 decades. What is it, do you think, that's given you that longevity? I mean, we can see you've clearly got such a love of music and such a legendary talent.
Well, it's a very good question. I think I love the fact that I love challenges of reinventing myself. If you really analyze my career, from the Andy Williams show at 5 years old, it's been nothing but reinvention to the next level, climbing the next mountain and summiting that mountain. And this show, in my opinion, is the ultimate show, because like I said, it's everything I've done. And it's so interesting to see the reaction from people after they start walking out and they say, "I didn't know he did all of that." There's a segment we do, I'm Captain Shang in the Disney movie Mulan. And it's interesting to watch the faces when I go, "Let's get down to business." And we go into the stick fighting. Captain Shang is on the screen behind me. And some people say, "I had no idea he was Captain Shang."
Donny, Donny, your fans will want to make you happy. What is the song which, when they choose it, your heart soars and you think, "Yes, that's the one I really want to sing"?
Well, that's the beauty of the request segment, because yes, I may have some favorite songs and things like that, but some of those songs are different as far as what their favorites are. And that's the cool thing about the request segment. they get to hear their favorite songs. I'm 12th of Never, you ask how much I need you. That always comes up. That's a kind of a fan favorite. Go Away Little Girl, my first #1 record. And I do One Bad Apple, our very first #1 record. And my 4 dancers and I, we dress up in the 70s outfits and we put the Osmond cartoon behind us and we do One Bad Apple as the Osmond brothers. But what's really cool, and I'm still putting it together, I'm going to close the first act before the interval with Love Me for a Reason with my brothers. It's the last music video we ever did. Love, you betcha.
Oh, that will be
There
so
it is,
special.
there it is. Oh my God.
Look at that.
Let
And we have to ask.
the reason be love. Oh yes,
Amazing song.
That's how I'm gonna close the first act in
It
such a
sounds
sentimental
phenomenal.
way.
Can we have a quick Puppy Love encore?
And they call it puppy love. You
And
gotta
listen,
do puppy love.
we have been telling people about back in the day you weren't able to. Oh, you're off now, aren't you? I know. Back in the day you weren't able to land at Gatwick or Heathrow Airport, were you? Just explain why that was. Why you were banned.
There were so many fans at Heathrow, and it was a security problem because so many fans came to the airport. So we were banned from Heathrow, and I think Gatwick as well. We had to fly to Scotland and take a train in secretly to get into the city.
Amazing, amazing.
Yeah.
Donny, give me this moment. Love me for a reason.
Let me sing it, okay?
Yeah. It's like, leave it to me. Stop singing. We want to hear from Donny. You
Love
take it
me
away.
for a reason, and let the reason be love.
Oh.
It's gonna be such a moment. Singing that
Beautiful.
with my brothers.
Honestly,
Brilliant.
it's been so great to talk to you this morning. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a wonderful time in the tour. And when we had you on
Before I
before,
leave you,
yes,
Before I leave you, I understand Laura is doing the news or doing the weather next.
she is.
So I'm gonna sing her into the news if you don't mind.
You hand her over to the weather.
Amazing.
Okay, let's see. What do we come in? Love